Behind the scenes of the Vegas Nights video shoot, currently sitting at 13K. But we're gonna start from the beginning. We had to find a location. I had it set for Allegiant Stadium, but it was a game day and it was the only day I got off, so we ended up scouting. What we found was on top of the fashion show mall. We were at the top of the parking garage and look at the view. It worked. Plus, Landlord already did one out front of Allegiant, so I think we did that enough. Now, this is us. Long story short, Landlord and Reelhouse had us standing on the side of the building. Easily could have fell off, but we ain't tripping. He was worried about us too. We was like, man, we West Side babies. We good. We know how to walk on the wall. And boom, second location. So this part is the longest story I got. But I had it all set up. Everybody from a bunch of car clubs said they was gonna come. All the homies said they was gonna be there. Everybody said they was gonna come. Boo-hoo, sad story. Nobody came. A couple of the homies did come though, if they could. I know niggas got work and kids and everything, so I ain't salty about that. All I'm saying is it would have been turned if everybody who invited came. All different people from Las Vegas would have came and been in the video for Vegas Nights. And it wasn't even no small video. This was a big video, so that would have been pretty cool. But side story, the whole time I'm texting this man, it just say his real name on the text. Because Landlord had put me in the group chat with him. I'm sitting there like, okay, this video dude, he gonna be cool, but is he gonna be legit? And I'm looking at all of his videos and I'm like, Reelhouse doing all this man videos. What if this man that I'm texting is actually Reelhouse? And it was. So I was geeked at this point, finding out that this Reelhouse and this video actually finna be something. So we had that going. Anyway, we all out there, and I come to realize that part of the video that I had imagined had cars in it. A bunch of people from different car clubs were supposed to be there, like I said, and we were supposed to be doing donuts around us, peeling off, showing off their cars, flexing, a bunch of different faces flashing throughout the video. It would have been epic, but nobody pulled up. So I started calling people who I didn't think to invite. The homie Jeremiah pulled up, and he did it, but he was on the way to do something. I forget what he was going to do. I feel like one of his people passed away and he was going to be with the family, but he said, or maybe it was a birthday party, but anyway, he was going to do something with his family, so he said, I'm going to pull up. I could do like 3 donuts and then I got to go. I said, that's all I need, pull up. So he said he was going to pull up. I invited the homie, and he couldn't come. He was out of town, but I also invited his son too, Izzy D on YouTube, and that man was figure skating whole time. So hey, shout out my wife too for the B-roll. She went with me to scout the location. She is riding, you feel me, whole day. And then I had to do it some this Sunday and some the next Sunday, but I'm gonna fast forward to that later. But shout out to her for the B-roll, because this is fire, behind the scenes footage. You ain't gonna get nothing like this. I don't pop out a lot, so when I do, it's kind of epic. So, as I'm saying, we had to split the shoot.
Only city known to finish state. Profit coming in every way. Fast money payments never
the video while it was being shot. We had to split the shoot into 2 Sundays. This is from the second Sunday, because none of the cars came the first Sunday. The second Sunday, nobody came except for these 2 people, D and Jeremiah. Shout out my folks.
Yeah.
It's him peeling out. He said he got to do 3 donuts and he's gonna roll out. I'm talking about, man, Lonnie brought out the drone and had him shooting overhead. You can see it in the beginning of the video. Oh, matter of fact, there you go, right there. He brought out the drone and had it overhead, catching the donuts like that. And you remember I told you Jeremiah had to go, but D was seeing this man hit them donuts, and D sitting in the Lexus like, man, I'm finna do something in my stuff. And me and Lonnie seen him do his, and that inspired this whole different section that we wasn't even planning on shooting. Me hanging out the window, me being recorded hanging out the window, and him hitting the donuts of his. all of that was inspired just because bro was like, nah, I'm finna do some donuts of mine too. And then I think it's for his YouTube channel. And like, what is food? I got some food like my phone and on his camera of us sitting in the Lexus, stars in the ceiling, smashing off doing donuts. I ain't gonna lie, my stomach felt weird. I ain't you feel me? I drive big donuts. I drive to get away or I drive to race. You feel me? I don't drive for this. But it was fly. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good little experience. And that video got 13,000 views and 12,000 streams. The X many this it got on this man TV show for I forget what it's called. I'm gonna put the name up here right there. But a TV spot, and then this podcast in Vegas gave Landlord his own day. And the first video that they played was my Vegas Nights video. So I don't know, it's coming lit. The video got a bunch of attention. Video did a bunch of numbers. My biggest song to date. Not a cap though. We finna do way bigger than this. But it's been behind the scenes. As you can see, I teed it up on the TV. I was geeked. I was excited.
We've been Landlord Vegas Night. But we gotta get back into this information, man. We gotta.
Yes, sir. And it's only right we come with one that you are part of. This is you and John Ramone in Vegas Nights.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Made it.
Shout out to Lonnie and Reelhouse.
Oh, yeah. Shout out little bro, too. Okay.
Come on.
Look, sending praises up to God. Foes up on my side. 110 and we locking in. When the sun down, we outside in the city with the salt and all white. I was just a street rat. Yo, dude got what I got. What's his price? I could probably beat that. They flowing foreigns like it's fast safe. Only city known up in the state. Profit coming in every way. Fast money payments never wait. Up in Vegas where the nice golden pipes blowing. Might give me some silk rolls. We all night open dice rolling pipe holding heat. That's what we built for. West side in the mess and the heat is intense. From where the money come quick and hard.
John Ramone, he from Vegas?
Yeah, we from Vegas.
Okay.
Yo, this shit hard. I don't know why I ain't never heard this before.
Yeah, we from Vegas. Shit, that's my
But yeah, that's it on the
Like a month ago.
Fifth Element of Hip Hop
Okay.
podcast out here in Vegas. It's been behind the scenes. I'll let me finna drop a couple more of these. I only did like 4 videos. Every time I do a video, I'm trying to do y'all the behind the scenes for it. I love you.
Home of the
Whoa.
last strip. Can't go to sleep broke.